Your boy Montana. Where my boy at? Yeah. It's not good enough for me since I've been with you. Yeah. Hey. Hey. It's not good enough for you. Nobody can equal me. Oh, no. Hey. I'm unforgettable. At least to get you alone. My God, I'm fucking this time, never heard nobody. I got a little drink, but it's not but party. If you love the girl, then I'm so sorry. Gotta give it to her like we in our marriage. Feeling like I'm fresh out booth. If they want the drama, got the ooze. I ship the whole crew to the cruise ship. Doing things you don't even see in movies. Ride with me, boss. I got a hard head, but her ass out. She want the last name with the ring on it. Cause I pulled out a million cash, told her Blake on it. Yeah, you are unforgettable. I need to get you alone. Woo! My God, I'm fucking good time, never heard nobody. Got a little drink, but it's not but party. If you love the girl, then I'm so sorry. Gotta give it to her like we in our marriage. Oh, like we in our. Now, I'll tell nobody. You're on your level too. Trying to do what lovers do. You ain't enough for me. I'm too much for you. Alone. Baby, go and grab some damage. Bring him home. Yeah. You know that shit's on me. I'ma curb my best for you. You know. So you gon' get a dress for me. And leave the rest on me. Too much carbo for 24 hours. When you stand next to me, 24 hours. She left her man at home. Come on. She don't want him no more. I want you mind in your body. Don't mind nobody, so you'll never hurt nobody. Baby, go and work your body. Work your body. You are unforgettable. Sway Lee, Montana.
French Montana and Sway Lee. Thank you, gentlemen. Now, Mike Tyson's journey took him from the streets of Brooklyn and a series of arrests to the top of the boxing world by the age of 20. Along the way, he combined street smarts, a passion for greatness, and a love of the sport with what he learned from legendary trainer Cus D'Amato. If D'Amato hadn't promised a judge he could keep Tyson in line by grooming him to become a boxer, who knows what would have happened to Mike. But D'Amato did, and a legend was born.
I'm from a place called Brooklyn, New York. I was like getting my ass kicked every day. Survival of the fittest. My dad used to be a professional boxer named Irish Bobby Stewart. Takes me to Cus D'Amato. He worked me day and night, night and day. That's all we did. Eat, think, dream, think, eat, fight.
Everyone's saying you're going to be the next heavyweight champ. You think you're going to make it?
Yeah, what the fuck I do?
I was coming to destroy and win the heavyweight championship of the world, which I've done.
At 20 years old, I won the heavyweight championship, and no one ever did that for me.
Here we go. One of the classic knockouts in heavyweight history. Iron Mike Tyson.
I don't know, the rising Mike Tyson is ordained by God. Yeah, it's that simple.
What we got to say?
Weedmaps stands with the Fighters for Change to combat oppression, challenge stereotypes, and take down a broken system. Join Weedmaps to fight the good fight and to find the good stuff. Visit weedmaps.com and search cannabis brands, retailers, products, and doctors near you.
This is for the Fighters for Change. Oppression would win if they were to give up. Our collective wellness depends on their tireless determination, and legalization's slow burn wouldn't be smoldering without them. They break down stigmas, build up equity, and just say yes. Yes to good troublemaking. Yes to being empowered. Yes to fair access. Now more than ever, Weedmap says yes and stands with the fighters for change.
During much of that time with Mike, who ruled the ring, of course, this next legend we're about to hear from ruled rap. And he's got a story that shows how boxing links people together.
Not too long ago, I found out that I was related to Tom Molyneux, a boxing champion born into slavery, and he fought and beat so many other slaves that he ultimately earned his freedom. I remember telling Mike about my ancestor and seeing him overcome with emotions, and I'm sure Mike saw himself in Tom. Now, Mike wasn't a slave, of course, but he surely, had to overcome mental slavery. You know what I'm saying? Mental slavery that comes with poverty, that comes with depression. Personal trauma. For Tom Molyneux and, Mike Tyson, boxing is more than a sport. It means it's survival, it's life. And they weren't just fighting the opponent standing in front of them. They were fighting for their freedom, fighting for an opportunity to live a better life. It's the American dream and the dream of our ancestors. It's bigger than entertainment. This is another example of Black excellence and another chapter of Black history.
Mama said knock you out, and we need to knock out the stigma of mental health, but some powerful words from LL Cool J. Ray. What's your reaction after hearing from the rap icon?
It's powerful, and it's accurate, and it's inspirational.
And Israel, I'm a big mental health advocate. I know you are as well.
Oh, definitely. One thing I say is not everyone is mentally ill, but like your physical health, if you don't look after it, you're going to get sick. You're going to get mentally ill. So, yeah, props to him for speaking about that and talking about mental slavery and overcoming.
And props to Mike Tyson for overcoming, as well as we get set for our next fight. And let's take a look at the tail of the tape. It is presented by Weedmaps, and we are set for Badou Jack versus Blake McKernan, light heavyweight matchup, and McKernan facing his toughest exam against a former 2-division champion. And yeah, Badou Jack, 4 years older, now 37, both 6'1", and really both the same reach, and they come in physically the same, but Jack, as we talk about, there is levels to this fourth. Here's Barry Egan. Oh, sorry, let's go to this. Let's take a look at the DraftKings Sportsbook Tale of the Bet, featuring the following pre-fight betting markets for the Jack McKernan fight. And what were the odds that I would make a mistake like that? I'd say pretty good. Let's look at the money line here. And boy, as I mentioned, all Badou Jack here, Ray. The odds in Israel, what do you make of these numbers?
See, to be honest, I'm a bit of a gambler myself, but I don't know anything about those numbers whenever I see them. But I think Badou Jack is definitely the favorite for a reason. He's fought multiple world champions, and yeah, it's time to see.
And tonight only to the ring first, Blake McKernan. Well, tonight only you can play free in a Fight Night pool for your share of $25,000 in prizes with DraftKings as we get set. And here's a guy putting all the money on himself. So, 29 years old, his name is Blake McKernan. He's the beast. He'll tell you his name, Izzy. This guy has ultimate confidence, been a hard knock life, turned pro 16 days before his 29th birthday. He grew up poor. His parents were rarely around. Joined the military, was there for over 3 years, and now has found his way to the biggest stage. He says he's Rocky meets Rambo.
Yeah, definitely. I watched the press conference between him and Badou Jack, and you can see he didn't take any of Badou's baits. Even though Badou was trying to bait him into a verbal warfare, he kept on showing respect. But he was letting him know that I'm not here to play around. I'm here to take your head off. But Badou's a veteran in this game, and he's fought at the highest level. He called him, what do you call him? A B-grade fighter or something like that. A club fighter. And I don't think Blake took too lightly to that. But he still showed his respect and said, you'll see tonight. So we are about to see.
Yeah, McKernan hopes to be Clubber Lang, maybe.
And now making his way to the ring, Badou Jack.
Hey. A side note, I love the fashion. I love the fashion these boxers have been rocking tonight.
Styling and profiling with their defense.
One thing I definitely miss with the UFC with this whole deal that they have a Reebok or
Well,
whatever.
let's stick to what we know here as we got Badou Jack and I've been ringside for so many of this talented fighters fighting. Former 2-division champion at 168, 175. But boy, I hope for his sake it doesn't go to the judges, Ray, because he's been snake bitten when it comes to scoring.
This is your marketplace. The season premiere starts now. What Amazon doesn't want you to know.
I would love to see where Amazon returns end up.